Hello everybody, hopefully you're having a good day or night. Today I'm going to be talking about, I'm not even going to call it, I'm not even going to call its regular name. I'm going to be talking about this doo-doo spawn. I'm really ashamed and A-team's global administrators, then again, they might have needed the extra money because of like tariff trade taxes or like global extra taxes or something for helping this game go global or whatever, but that's not the point. I mean, look at it. Look at it. I have a picture. I'll put the picture above. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It says Divine Grace. Why is this a treasure? No. On top of it, there are no rates up. There's actually rates down on the spawn. So for the SSRs, including the feature, there's rates down. There's no rates up. So silly, right? On the bright side, though, if you were to get a jackpot, you're guaranteed to get featured gear and nothing less. You don't get a bad amount of medals either. You're at least getting around 850 bare minimum. AzureWrath is really good for PvP. He's very excellent for PvP. He's like all the way up there with like Kairat in them. It still says below Kairat, but he's all the way up there with those. He helps decrease the Unison gauge and decrease Unison gauge gains of all enemies. He also helps decrease cost recovery speed of all enemies, so that way it's harder to get back the Unison you just lost from him. And he does pretty good damage that can be fatal on some occasions. Really helpful. Aryan Hawkman's also increases the stats of all allies by 50%, and she does decent damage. Plus, the fact that it's Aryan Hawkman means there's a lot of people going to be going after it, but be careful because that monster is very pay to win, at least in this treasure spawn. My bad, doo-doo spawn. She's pretty good. She helps gain Unison quickly, and King's alright. And then for the featured gear, they have all the other stuff that's in this spawn, so I'm not going to be going over that. If you want a link to this, I'll put a link below that I talk about with this spawn, the video with this spawn. Starter brother. That's it for that. Moving on to the medals. If you fail to actually get the stuff you want from the jackpot, then there's always the medals, and not a bad price either. 1,900 per feature gear thing. Everything besides the feature gear monsters is in here. The weapons and the armor, so you finally get to decide which weapons you want. Amazing, isn't it? Too bad I don't have enough, so I can't get the lance that I've always wanted, but that's okay, because eventually they're going to come up with better lances, or lances that are an upgraded version of this, so I'm not really worried about it. King's at 5,000, but King's pretty, I wouldn't worry about King that much. The ones that really do something are 10,000 medals. And if all goes wrong, you got droplets of ether for 160. Overall, though, don't do the spawn if you don't have enough to get the jackpot, and I would not recommend. If you do try to do the spawn, I'd recommend you at least have enough to do jackpot and 3 spawns after you get a jackpot. So the reason I'm saying this is because even if all goes wrong and you don't get what you want, you're gonna at least have enough medals to actually get something that's featured besides the monsters out of the medal exchange, so that way you don't walk away empty-handed. So I highly recommend, if you do this spawn, do it with enough to actually do 5 spawns plus 3, which would be 8. I don't know why I did that. And overall, I would not say for the monsters it's worth it. The monsters are such a long shot. Unless you're ready to throw 600 to 1,400 gems down the drain, If that's you, then go ahead. The scroll rates are extremely low, and if you were to get a scroll, you're very likely king before anything else. And that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you liked, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay AzureWrath, I'm out. Peace!